Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? It's my honor to be here today and to talk to all of you here from different parts of the world. Okay, can you hear me well? If you can hear me well, type the word yes in the chat box. Hi, good to see you guys. Okay, nice, nice. Seems everything is working. The video is working well. The audio is working well. So, okay, first of all, yeah, I would say welcome to all of you here to this very special webinar. And it's very timely in a way that we are already in the fourth quarter. All right. So now we should know what to do with it. Yeah, that is the whole purpose of today's webinar. For some of you, probably you are very new today, and probably this is the first time you're seeing me. How many of you here are very new? Probably this is the first time. You're beginner. You're the beginner of the beginner. Okay. Or maybe you accidentally click a link and then here you are. Okay. I saw Sharon. I saw Nami. All right. Okay, cool. So if you're a beginner here, so let me just do some introduction here. My name is Iverson Lee. I'm a Chinese metaphysics specialist. So I've been working with this kind of art, I would say 8 to 9 years already. And casually, I also like to organize webinar like today to share with you some information. So on my day job, my normal day would be I offering a lot of consultation to others. Like some people are lost, they don't know what to do, or they want to achieve a breakthrough in their life. So this is what I do one-on-one. And I also do a lot of teaching as well. Just to give you some background here. Let me see whether I can do this or not. Okay, all right. So now, yeah, this is my job. Okay. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a consultant, I'm a speaker. So, and the subject that I'm talking about is all revolve around Chinese metaphysics, such as like BaZi, Qi, Yijing, yeah, or day selection. This is what I do. And because of this skill set I have the privilege to talk to different groups of company, sharing this knowledge, not only in my country, Malaysia, but also to worldwide as well. So, and today I will happy to share with all of you here as well. So even you're a beginner, you know nothing, you will still able to benefit from today's session because I'm not going to deep dive into technical. I'm more into practicality, means what you can do for the next 3 months to create a better outcome for you before we all move to the next year. All right, 2025. Sounds like a good deal to all of you here. Great. Okay, so you're a beginner, don't feel overwhelmed. All right. So most of my webinar here is beginner friendly. And this group here also, I see some of you already are seasoned practitioner. Yeah, so you're no longer beginner. You either be intermediate or you're already expert. Type the word yes if you're already expert. Let me also get to know some of you here. Is there any expert around here? Okay, sorry. Some of you say not yet. Okay, all right. Going to be. How about intermediate? That you know some of metaphysics. All right, cool, nice. Still okay, nice. Thank you, thank you. I saw some of you say you took a lot of my classes. All right, thank you. All right, yes. Okay, cool. Wow, so many of you. Right. Don't worries, no matter which level you're in. The whole thing here, or maybe what I need from all of you here is the desire to become better. How many of you here have that desire? If you don't have it, probably today is the wrong webinar. Okay. Maybe next time I conduct another webinar about something else. Okay. Okay. All right. So many of you are good. Yeah, because I need to set this straight from the start because the intention of doing something is very important. I don't want you to learn something just for the sake of learning. I discover a lot of people do that because they just feel distracted. I want to learn something, right? But in the end, it's about this. In the end, it's about using the tools to create something, right? So you don't learn metaphysics for the sake of being fun at it. So you don't do that because you want to learn something to get something. All right. So now can I know what kind of outcome you want from metaphysics? It's very simple. There are only few of them, right? Either is I would say wealth, relationship, health. So what do you want in 2025 especially? So share with me on the screen right now. So now you know, great. Okay, I saw some of you say health, wealth. So which means you have a purpose. Okay, you have a purpose of doing this already. Good. So now what we're going to do today? Today we are not going to look for very far. We are not going to look for the next 10 or 20 years. I'll try to limit it to 1 year, 2025, yeah, to create victories. Or shall I say, we're going to stack the victories, right? All of us here, all we need probably is just the first win, yeah, before we continue to bring up the momentum, isn't it? Yeah, I've been told that some of you here haven't won for so long already. All right, so probably this is the time, yeah, that I could help you or probably can realize or awaken something within you to help you to get better. And I'm going to use Chinese metaphysics to help you out here. So now, how can we approach this? Everything we want in life, we want to see it from the end in mind first. All right. So that's why I'm asking you that question, right? What do you really want here? So in metaphysics, how do we see a end in mind in the end? We need to know the big picture. All right. Big picture means what's governing or what kind of governing energy we are in right now. For example, like if you're studying economics, you should know a lot about geopolitics, right? What is the economy right now? Who is the big leader in the country, right? All these things will affect the economy. All right. So that is a big picture. So in metaphysics, in order to excel on it, to help you and your family or your clients, you also need to know the big picture. All right. So let me share with you first what is the big picture we're going to talk about for metaphysics. So now you see the big picture. I think some of you heard about period 9 before. All right. So you heard about period 9 basically talking about a long, I would say, long goal or a long-term energy. So this energy, we use the name to describe it, is called period 9. So this energy will affect us from 2024 until 2043. So this span across 20 years. And therefore, and if you pay attention just now, it's 2024, right? So which means it just started this year onwards. Do you realize that the last few years before 2024, there's a huge change in the entire world? Do you realize that? Before we entering into period 9? What are the, I would say, novelty or some kind of unprecedented event that happened for the last 3 to 4 years ago? What is that? Yes, pandemic. Yeah, the COVID. So don't you think that changed a lot about how the economy is run, the way we work, the way we approach our business? Right. Nowadays, everything is online. A lot of people keep talking about the actually virtualization of so many things. Yes, people talk about it and things moving slowly, but when COVID happened, then it sort of like speeded up everything, right? Yeah. So now, and this is the era we are in right now, and this is not something a surprise to us. We've been talking about period 9 since like 2019. I think I did my first period 9 class during that time when we talk about the digitalization and AI and everything that's coming really soon. So the sort of like the COVID speed up the process. So and that's why in 2024 is a totally entire I would say different animal, yeah, from the start. And if we are not equipped with what we need to do, then it'll be a problem, isn't it? So long story short, period 9 is a period, a lot of ups and downs, which means a very volatile period. Is it good or not, volatile? Is it a good thing? So you also see, okay, some of you say it's a good thing, some of you say it's a bad thing. So depends which position you're in. Let's say right now, how many of you are going through a tough time right now? Yeah, honestly. All right. I don't want you to think like I'm positive, right? If you're going through a tough time, means you're going through a tough time. Okay. I don't believe in positive thinking. I believe in intelligence. Okay. And the ability to know so we can fix it. Okay. If you're in a tough time right now, if it's volatile, also means that there's faster turnaround time. Make sense? Right. So your problems that you're facing right now will change quickly. either disappear or escalate further. We don't know yet. Yeah, but it keeps changing. And now, what if you enjoy, I would say, prosperity right now? So is it a good or bad thing in period nine? Think a little bit, right? But yeah, some of you say bad. Okay, so depends how you're going to safeguard and grow your wealth, right? That's why you realize that in period nine, especially this year onwards, because this year is the starting year of period nine, a lot of us here actually experience one thing. The formula or the paradigm or the mindset that used to work before, so it become obsolete in period nine. Even you apply the same formula, maybe the same sales strategy or the trading strategy or the way you manage people, it seems like it actually lost its or outlived its usefulness already. How many of you experienced that? It used to work for the last 40 years. But somehow in this year onwards, it's sort of like, reset the thing and it doesn't work anymore. And therefore, this actually frustrated a lot of people. Agree? So therefore, and that's why I'm telling you it's changing very fast. It's keep changing and changing. If you're someone that cannot embrace changes, will you find hard time in period nine? Yes. Yes, right. So I think you already sense that part already. So what we're going to do today is to actually focus on what we can do within this fast pace and this ever-changing era that we are in right now. So in quarter four, I think time flies, right? I think you still can remember vividly, you celebrate Christmas last year. And now here we are in the month of October, and we are just 2 months away from Christmas. Okay, so now, how is your progress so far? Did you set any resolution in 2024? Okay, all right. So, did you achieve all your goals or not that you set in 2024? Some of you say yes, very good. Okay, Gabriela say yes, I studied a lot. Very good. Okay, if some of you here actually see progress, some of you say no, some of you yes. Okay, so I want you to know one thing, right? The time really move really fast. If you don't take opportunities, yeah, at that time, right, you might regret for the rest of your life because period nine is very fast. Okay. So now what we're going to do today here is we're going to look at the VIP first in 2024. Okay. Yeah, the important person in 2024 first, right? Because we have been through the in the fourth quarter right now. So we need to know also who is the important person in period in 2024 first. So let me share with you first the animal sign for 2024. Okay, all right. So it's a dragon year. How many of you know it's a dragon year? If you don't know now, you know. Right? Dragon year is the animal sign for 2024. And if you want to know the important person in 2024, or the most impactful person in 2024 is the one that affected by dragon the most. Guess who are the one that affected by dragon the most? Uh, Let me give you a clue here. What animal sign that the dragon clash with? The dog. Okay. So long story short, if you have the dog in your chart, in your partner chart, of course, not the dog at your home, all right? So some of you say it's my pet or what? I don't know how to answer your question. Okay, is the dog animal sign in your chart, not your pet. All right. So let me do you have a partner chart? I can show you one. Let me bring out some charts here. Okay, but I think you know, right? I need not to. There's a in your partner chart. Okay, let me show you. Let me share with you first. In a barter chart, if you must plot your barter chart. Barter chart is nothing more than your astrology chart, or you can call this your birth chart. And you will discover there are four animal signs that come along with your birth chart. Okay. So you just need to locate whether you have a dog or not. Okay. So you don't have a dog, you're not that important in 224. Okay. So if you have one, you're very impactful. If you have two dog, yeah, then the effect will be double, right? So, and then how many of you have two or more in your chart? Two or more. Okay, some of you, I see Lily. Lily have two dogs. Okay, all right. Natalia, Chi Wing Fu, Jeff. Okay, all right. Two dragons, one dog. Okay, so now what it means first. Whenever you have a presence of dog in the chart, so which means that 2024 will be very impactful for you. So it could be sudden changes, unexpected changes, right? So, or it might not be from external, it could be from you. So basically means that life will never be the same again. All right, a lot of things. And do you know that as we are talking right now, also the month of dog as well? Do you realize that? So if you ask me, Iverson, there are whole 12 months in the year, right? So okay, I have a dog, I clash. Which one be more impactful? This month. All right. So this one is will be one of the time that you need to look into. Could be a lot of disagreement or something you plan it to work, but it doesn't turn out the way you wanted to. So a lot of chaotic situation it could be, right? So actually happening, especially this month, and this month haven't ended yet. Okay. You have to bring down to the early of November. So pay attention to it. It's not something to fear, but it's a month of changes. Remember, I told you that in period 9, ability to change and adapt is a good thing. All right. Yeah. So it's nothing to fear about. Contrarily to a lot of people believe that a clash is a bad thing. No, because every time you want progress, which in fact I asked all of you here just now, right? Do you want to committed to growth or not? Are you committed to success or not? All of that require progress. And all progress come with changes. And changes most of the time come with a little bit of pain because you feel uncomfortable. You need to reset yourself again, right? So now there's changes. But as human being, we don't like too much changes. Otherwise, it's become chaotic, isn't it? It's become too overwhelmed. We can take one change, but if all come at the same time, is you are pretty busy, or not, right? So therefore, if you have a dog, I'm going to tell you that next year, 2024, sorry, what I'm talking about, 2025 will be a year that is a great year for you. How many of you have dog in the chart? Okay, it's a great year. Why I'm telling you it's a great year is because the theme for the dog for 2025 is the big reset. Okay, what do I mean a big reset? Big reset means that, you let go something that no longer serve you. It could be your job. It could be your negative belief system that keep telling you why you can't do this, why you can't do that. It could be, right? Or it could be toxic friends, all right? Or it could be you want to launch your new business, you want or totally new career. That's why you call a big reset, all right? If you are working as an assistant right now, you're promoted to become a manager, that one is not big reset. Okay, that one is incremental improvement. Okay, so therefore, if you have a dog in a chart, I'll say it's a pretty good year if you have something new to do. Now, can I ask those or any one of you here that if you have the dog and you already have a plan to do something totally new next year? Type the word yes. Great. Yeah, because it's a great reset. Okay, so you say you're moving out. Okay, all right, cool. So you fulfill the energy of the dog, right? You might got bitten this year because of the clash, all right, or you've been pulled around. And all of this happened for one reason. So you can become better next year. And don't worry, right? You might thinking, how come I'm the one that clash? Everyone stand a chance. Because next year is a snake year, then the one that got clash is a pig. So everyone got their chance. All right, don't worry. Some of you here say, how come I haven't get a clash yet? Don't worry, it will come. All right. Patiently waiting and rejoice when it comes. Okay. so yeah. That is it will happen somehow. All right. So because there are only 12 animal signs, sooner or later there'll be the clashing animal sign appears on that year. All right, cool. So now for the dog, I think it's a breath of fresh air, and instead of resisting it, yeah, welcome it because it's a potential for growth. Yeah, any clash, probably you need to write it down. Any clashes is a potential for growth. But I know a lot of people see short term. I don't want the pain. I don't want the pain, right? So just like muscle, when you build muscle, you need to exercise, you need to lift weights. So therefore, you still painful. Yeah. So all growth happen on that year alone. Okay. So if you accept it, of course. Now that is the first good news for the dog here, right? Some of you say, Iverson, why come you're so biased, right? Just talk about the dog. I think they deserve some priority here. Don't you think so? Yeah, the VIP in 2024. That's why I need to share with this first. I don't, and because they got pledged. Okay, cool. So all the dogs, are you happy now? Okay, so remember, you have a dog, you have two, even three, even then you need a big reset. You're leveling up the whole playing field, and you start on a clean slate again. Okay, all right, cool. Move on. Now, once I address the dog here, and I want to talk about the fourth quarter of the year for everyone. Yeah, I think it's not fair just talk about the dog. So now let's talk about something that relevant to everyone here is about the fourth quarter. So fourth quarter in metaphysics is very different from what we actually refer the fourth quarter in the business world. Okay, for business world, the fourth quarter will be October, November, and December, right? So in metaphysics, due to the transition of the new year happens on February instead of January, so the fourth quarter actually is November, December, and January next year. Yeah, this is when we refer fourth quarter, these are the 3 months. Are you guys okay following me so far? Because our new year actually starting in February 4th, not 1st of January. So let me show you. Yeah, the fourth quarter from Chinese metaphysics perspective. So now let me share this. Okay. So this is the fourth quarter of the year. If you look at this part here, let me draw something. November 7th. So the dog month, right now we're in a dog month, right? Will ends on 6th of November. So right after November 7th, we get into the pig month. You see a pig here? And then December 6th, we'll go into the rat month. And then eventually January next year, we go to the ox month. Until February 4th, then it changed to the next year. Okay, guys? So our goal here is to look into this, and then we want to see, okay, what we can do of all of this thing here. All right. So now, the one of the important thing I want to point out here is this. Let me see whether I can clear this out. November month is a very important month. Okay. So let me tell you why first. Do you see what is at the November month? What is this? Is it called Yi or Yinwood, right? Or you can just remember this character. Okay, why this is so important? Let me show you why. Because in 2025, do you see the element repeats again here? Do you see that? Yeah, in 225, the year of snake, right? Remember? Yeah, so 2024 is dragon, and then we move to 202. So it's here, same element. So which means the energy of 2025 already starting in November this month. Okay, all right. So the energy does not transit at the dot of February. It's slowly seeping in already. Yeah, starting November the 7th. So, or another way I can tell you, if you want to know the preview of 2025, basically what happened in November month, roughly will conclude or summarize the entire energy for you in 2025. Cool. So if November is a great month for you, I would say 2025, the whole year you're full of opportunities and great happiness, right? If November is not, you have a lot of challenges, which means that the whole year of 2025, might not be so conducive for you, or at least got some challenges ahead. So, but the good thing here is November haven't happened yet. Okay, so now this leaves you with two choices. Or you want to enter November by observing to see what happened. So it's sort of like tell you the preview of 2025, or you want to take action to make to November a great month for you. Which one you prefer? Sit and wait and observe, or you want to be proactive and do something about it? Second option. All right, cool. It makes sense now, right? So this is very different if I only told you this after November. That way it's too late, right? Because it's really past. So there's a reason I'm doing it today. So the November month haven't arrived yet, you still can do something and prepare for it. Make sense? Yeah, this is how we use astrology, okay? Yeah, it's not about sitting down predicting like full of fear. No, we can actually do something about it because now you know, yeah, in advance that November is an important month. Okay, so if you forget everything else I tell you today, just remember that October, sorry, what I'm talking about. November is the important month. Okay, remember November. Why is important? Because the year of 225 energy already transited in the month of November. So now, since all of you here select the later option, which means you take action, yeah, then this webinar for you. I'm going to tell you something that you can aware of, so you can do about it. Okay, now let me show you first the chart again, the 2024 chart. Okay, all right. Can you see that now? So this chart here, one thing you see is this is all water, right? Is water element? Yes. Okay. So just to tell you so the 3 months is very strong water. So which means that in these 3 months, I'm talking about overall first, all right? Overall prediction, because in 225, water element represents spending money. So which means that during these 3 months, a lot of people will spend a lot of money unknowingly. Okay, if you have a lot of money, it's fine. If some of you don't have much, so you better be watched out for the next 3 months because somehow you need to spend a lot of money out. Okay, so and who is the one that will get affected the most? Do you want to know that as well? I can show you how to do that. Okay, let me share with you the screen again. Okay, now pay attention to the stamp. If your day master is yin wood, or Ping Fire or Ting Fire, very likely to spend money. Hopefully for something you like or an asset. Okay. So this three. So now you look at your day master. Do you belong to either Yin Wood, Ping Fire, or Ting Fire? Okay. All right. So this is not the normal festive season spending. All right. This is extra. Yeah, of course, some people think, oh, it's a Christmas month. Yes, Christmas month, you need not to like parts. Everyone will spend money, right? But these are the three. Is if you put it in a ranking or the scoring board, this easily will be the top three of it. Okay, so if you are beginner, let me show you where the day master is. So let me share a chart first. Okay, if you look at your parts chart, this is your day master. Okay, go on. This one. Okay, so you check whether you belong to the three element I mentioned just now or not. If you have it, yeah, just beware or have a better plan in terms of your budget so you don't overspend. Yeah, this is super important. Yeah, this is one of the something I can share with all of you first. Okay, cool. So yes, yin would also consider. Yin would okay. Someone say can I prevent or not? It's not about preventing. Yeah, it's about embracing and do something on it. Right. So if you want to learn astrology, right, or to make it work for you, you cannot prevent stuff. Right. Someone say, how do I prevent accident? Just stay at home. Yeah, for the rest of your life. Yeah. So you're afraid of getting hit by a car, right? So don't go out. But that's not how we should live our life, right? So we need to understand that life work in a cycle. Yes, there are times you spend some money, but if you prepare yourself, yeah, you have a budget to use, and all these things here, you'll be fine. Okay, it's not like it is a bad news. It's just telling you, okay, you need to be more beware. If someone suddenly come to you and say, hey, this is a great investment, can make you 50% per month. It's a scam, right? So you need to be intelligent to notice that in the first place. So If not, then you invest the money, then you lose money. Yeah, that also considers spending. Okay. All right. So I would say spending is not bad if it's within your budget. Do you guys agree? I think we should spend. Yeah. Otherwise, why you make all the money for? You should spend your money, right? But I'm saying that don't get yourself heavily in debt. That is the key here. Because these three day masters just now, that maybe they get carried away. Oh, say okay, Christmas, okay, it's good, okay, everyone enjoy, or Chinese New Year, they spend first and then yeah, max their credit card, So don't. Yeah, I realized one thing, some of my friends they go to reunion dinner, yeah, with their classmate or whoever it is, and then they want to pay for the whole dinner, right? Just to prove to everyone they're successful, but actually they're not. And then they max out their credit card. Have you met someone like this? Yeah, the face value is too important. Yeah, they want to act like the boss there, right? Yeah, so if you are one of these, better don't do that. Okay. All right. So Gabriel say, how about spend on education? It's great. Yes, you spend money, but you spend on assets because you're improving yourself. How many of you here, you actually allocate a budget to spend on education? Okay, cool. So many of you here. All right. If you belong to this top three, you make sure that you spend on the right education. Okay. All right. Cool. Understand so far? All right. Nice. So this is the first thing you need to look into. And now you can also check on your husband chart or your wife chart or your children, right? So give advice to them. Okay. Be careful in spending, watch out a little bit. Okay, cool. Now, the second thing here I want to share with you, this is I already do the hard calculation for you. You just need to listen. All right, then you're able to actually make use of this. So in the fourth quarter of 2024, I want to give you some strategy or preparation you can make to actually so you can prepare and transit well to 2025. And in order to do that, you need to take out your parter chart. So now everyone, take out your parter chart. Okay, so I want you to scroll down to let me share with you first, the parter chart. Okay, this is a sample parter chart here. So I want to scroll down to the bottom. And then you see something like this. Okay, so let me do one more for you. Scroll down to the bottom. You see something like this. Okay, so now let me show you one of the example here. Let me scroll down again. Okay, these are the one. Let me do one more for you. You just scroll down. Now you locate this is the one. Okay, so let's use this. First step number one, you look at the beige diagram, not the purple diagram. Look at the beige diagram here. So you want to check which one is the highest. Okay, which one is the highest? So for this person, which one is the highest? Fire. Okay, let's do another one. How about this? Which one is the highest? The beige color. Okay, let's say I do this. The beige color or this one. Oh, this one also. This one is high, 100%. Okay, so therefore, the highest for this person is wood. So now I want you to look at your barter chart. Which one is the highest in terms of element? Okay, type it in the chat box right now. Okay, cool. So you say water, metal. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to actually go through all the 5 elements here so you will know which one or what you should prepare for 2025. Okay, now let's start with fire first. How many of you here, your highest is the fire element? Okay, if you have 2 highest at the same time, means you have both, all right? So, okay, if you're fire here, I would say the preparation you need to have a sound plan of making money. Okay, so the keyword here is wealth preparation. It could be a business preparation, it could be a side gig preparation, anything, any plan that relates that able to help you to generate more income. Yeah, this one you must prepare. Or if your fire is the highest. Okay. If you're a business owner, or it could be, or maybe you want to start your new business soon in 2025. All right. You need to prepare the revenue model. How are you going to make money out of it? Okay. So it's the time to prepare for that. You don't want to do it after 2025 come. Probably sometimes it's too late. You miss out the opportunities already. Okay, now it's about astrology is about the ability to anticipate what is coming, and now we want to prepare for it. Yeah, but normally what people do is they wait until 2025 arrive, then only they let the event to tell them what to do. You're the one telling me you don't want, right? You want to take action in advance first, right? So start with wealth building plan. Okay, cool. That is your goal moving forward for 2025. But you don't do it then, you do it now. Prepare first. Get everything ready. Resources, people, plan, marketing materials, get it ready. Okay? All right. So maybe you don't want to run your own business or side gig. Then your wealth could become from investment, right? Maybe you have a plan to look out for investment guru to study from, or you want to look for a new job that pays you better. It could be. Yeah, that is the fire, is the strongest. Pay attention to it. Okay, cool. So now, the second one here is water. Okay, type the word me if your water is the highest. Okay, all right. So if your water is the highest, the keyword, the preparation you need to make in now, this fourth quarter here, is about networking. Okay, you need to plan who you want to network with. Who is the one that can help you to the next level, right? Or you want to learn something about the skill of networking skill. Yeah, this is the time to actually learn the skill and perfect it. Okay, so it also could means listing down all the important people you want to connect with, and then you have a plan how to get there, right? Maybe you join certain club, or you be in a place that where you can interact with more people that open up the opportunities. Some of you maybe you join Toastmaster to get to know more people, or certain internal meeting. So your in 2025, if your water is the highest, I can say that your network is your net worth. Okay, plan for that. Okay, because you must have something interesting to share, right? If you happen to meet someone important, right? They don't just talk rubbish with you, right? You must be someone that can offer something. So what's your plan? If you meet someone new, if someone asks you, what do you do for a living? How do you connect with them? All right. So how do you make yourself interesting? How do you increase the charisma, right? Or the way you relate with others? How do you make yourself attractive? That is the water. Okay. All right. So Nicole Ng asks, how about a YouTuber? And consider networking. Yes, it is. If your job here is to interact with them, connect with them in a deeper level, then of course. So if you're networking, what you need to do, you need to reply every single comment, yeah, that post on your video. Yeah, Nicole Ng. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, now next one here is metal. How many of you here your metal is the highest? Nice. Okay, if your metal is the highest, you need to prepare one thing. Yeah, metal. These 3 months is the month you should learn. You need to acquire new knowledge. Yeah, because the knowledge that you acquire during these 3 months will be proven useful for next year, 2025. Okay, it must be something that can add value to your job or your business or even to your own well-being, whatever. So new knowledge is required. Understand? Okay, so because the reason you're successful for 2025 is because you know more, not more people, but more knowledge. The water is people, okay, but the metal here is about knowledge. And again, this will change every year. It's not like every year metal will be knowledge. Yeah, so I'm doing this is personalized for 2025. Okay, so this is what you should prepare for it. Now, therefore, this is a time for you to look out for what kind of courses, and things that can add value to your life. So, and Julius asked, new knowledge means new domain knowledge, not necessary. It could be within your own industry, the same industry, but maybe now you discover that, hey, AI actually impacting my industry. I want to know more about it so I can use it to help my business or my job. Okay, it could be something like this. Julius? Although it's the same industry. Okay, so now Christina asks, what if I have three element is also the highest? Then it will be a super busy year for you for the fourth quarter. Okay, you cannot go for holiday. Okay, too bad. Yeah, who asked you to have three element and the same is the highest? So you're not only to prepare the wealth plan, you need to meet people, and then you also need to acquire knowledge. Okay, don't worry, only 1 year only. Yeah, next year I talk about maybe different thing already. Okay. All right. Some of them maybe is eating. Yeah, next year I don't know. Yeah, but now it's about knowledge. If eating is easy, right? You just eat. So this is the one. Now, next one here is wood. Okay. Give me a show of hand. How many of you here have the wood is the highest element? Okay, cool. So if wood is your highest element, the sole focus for you for the next 3 months is to know or to acquire a knowledge about how to brand yourself. Okay, so which means that your reputation, your branding is super important. So if you're running your own business, it's a time to focus on your business brand, how to improve it, how to create more reach out, or how to increase the reputation of the brand. If you are employee, then you need to learn how to market yourself, your ability, right? Yeah, so that your boss know you truly exist. I know a lot of people think that as long as I work hard, I'll get promoted or I'll get increment. Okay, this all we being told since we were small. Make sense? I still remember when I saw my teacher even told me that. He said, just work hard and then your work will be got recognized and you got paid handsomely, that kind of thing. And I discover when I grown into the adult world, it doesn't happen that way. Yeah, one thing here, you must learn how to position yourself well. You need to learn how to manage your boss because your whole destiny in the workplace is no longer controlled by your budget. It's controlled by whether the boss likes you or not. Make sense? I don't care how good is your partner. If your boss don't like you, you're doomed in that company. So that is about brand. All right. If your boss got a lot of weakness, I know a lot of people like to bitch about their boss, right? Oh, my boss is a last minute and very lazy. Yeah, but they're still your boss. Yeah. If you are smart, you learn how to compensate your boss weaknesses. Make sense? Right? The more your boss depending on you, the more valuable you become. Okay, so this is the one. And Leong Cheong asks, does this branding also apply to my side gig? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's a great time to learn how to do that. Or maybe, let's say you're an employee right now. You're always late to work. Yeah, the office start at 9, you only report to work at 10. Don't you think that is your branding as well? Branding is what you do consistently, right? So what you need to do this year, if you're wood and you are a latecomer, always late to work, yeah, it's time to change. If not, yeah, then maybe you miss out a lot of opportunities. Okay, cool. All right, understand so far? Let me know. Let me see on the chat box right now. Nice. Okay. Now the next one. We talk about fire, water, matter, wood. Okay, there's one is earth. Okay, earth is slightly different for this year. If your highest is the earth, for earth, right? For this next 3 months, what you need to do is you need to actually strengthen your discipline. Okay, all the earth, type the word me. Okay, all right. So that is what you need to do. Now, this one is easier, hardest. Okay. So, which means that you set out something to do and then you really do it. It's a time to train your muscle of discipline. Yeah, because this one is very, very useful for you for your 2025. Yeah, because a lot of discipline is nothing more than, you do something consistently, regardless whether you're feeling happy or not. This is the key of discipline. Yeah, because a lot of people, they only can do something when they feel good, right? When they're stressed or they're not happy, then they don't do it. So it's a time because this is your key to be successful in 2025, no matter what it is. Maybe as simple as, waking up early, or maybe go to the gym that you normally you didn't do that. Because I would say if you're able to master this, discipline is infectious. How you do one thing will dictate how you do everything. If you have discipline in one area, it will infect the rest of the aspect of your life as well. Okay, so this year, if you have the earth is the strongest, you need discipline because in 2 to 5 you have a lot of distraction. Okay, all right. So Sultan say, how do I force myself to be disciplined? No, you don't force yourself. Yeah, you actually design a goal that you want, and then you tell yourself, I always start with something very simple, like let's say a night before tomorrow. Before tomorrow, I always write down 3 things I want to do. Okay, by hook or by crook, I'll do it tomorrow. So only 3 things. Every day I do it like that. That's how I build it. Don't force yourself to do it, right? So let's say I write down 3 things. Tomorrow I want to jog for like 3 kilometers. I want to call my friend to ask for maybe some reference. And then 3 things, I'm going to read a book, maybe just chapter 1. Okay, if you set it up and then you do it tomorrow, you build the fiber, the muscle of discipline. Okay, so it's not about forcing. Forcing seems like torturing or sacrificing. No. Yeah, because once you're able to do that, you will feel you'll have high confidence because everything you say, you do it. Yeah, you need to practice that part. So a lot of people are always saying, or also telling me, Iverson, I don't have confidence, I don't have this, I don't have that, right? Always low esteem because the reason you feel so low confidence because you don't even believe in yourself. You set a goal and then you don't do it. And if you repeat this process over time, you don't trust yourself. Of course, you have low discipline. Let me ask you, is it been a time that actually that day you are so productive? Everything you set out to do, you do it. On that day, will you sleep soundly at night or not? Would you? Yes. Yeah, that day you feel good, right? So how about you repeat the process every single day for the one the earth is the highest? The trick here is like this. A night before, when you write down the 3 things, don't write down something that you don't think you can do. That is the part that a lot of people positively bluffing themselves, right? Like New Year resolution, they write down the goal. How many of you here, if you tried that before, you try to write down a goal, before you finish writing it, in your mind, you already know you're not going to do it? How many of you here have those feelings before? You're just writing it for the sake of writing it. Yeah, but subconsciously, even you before finish writing it, you know you're not going to do it. I experienced so many times before like this. So I tell myself, hey, Iverson, let's not bluffing myself, right? I only write down the goal that I think I can do. It's okay. Even as simple as just clean my drawer tomorrow. It's fine. Okay, but one thing, once you set it out by hook or by crook, you must do it. It's not about whether the action is big or with high purpose. No, simple thing. Yeah, the key here is what you say, you honor it. That's it. Okay, clear? For the earth element is the highest. This is the one. You want to know why? Because there'll be a lot of distraction. Yeah, will be some when you do something, then you're being pulled to the other direction, and then someone distract you, some event happening, then you lost your focus. So train the muscle right now. Okay, cool. Okay, what I just gave you here is the secret to succeed in 2025 by preparing it early for the next 3 months. Okay, cool. So do you like this information today? Okay, all right, nice. Shall I give you more information? Okay, cool. So now the next thing I'm going to share with you here is this. In 2025, there also be a wave of change. In 2024, the change come from the uh pig. Sorry, the dog. What I'm talking about. Because dragon clash with the dog, right? Remember I talked about the dog? So for 2025, yeah, the wave of change will go to the snake. Remember just how I talked about the snake? So the snake will clash with pig. So if you have the pig in the chart, all right, so probably you need to think about what you want to change in 2025 for you. Okay, this is super important. Yeah, because remember, we don't want be forced to change something. We change first to fulfill the change. Okay, so especially if you have more than two pig in the chart. So let me show you the pig animal sign. The pig animal sign looks like this. Okay, the wave of change is come from the pig. So now you look at your chart. Do you have a pig or not? Especially in the month pillar. Okay, all right. So the month pillar, if you ask me what is a big change or small change, it'll be quite big if you come from the month pillar. Okay, so month pillar represent uh, the sort of change that could be you change the business model, all right, and also you change the way you run your business, or you start a new venture. Yeah, that is the change happening. So you need to plan, right? What you want to change in 2025 to actually facilitate it. Otherwise, you're forced to change, you feel frustrated. Okay, I see some of you say yes when the year pillar. Okay, good. All right. So how many of you here you have the peak in a month, you plan to change your job? Okay, so probably you want to initiate it first. Okay, start to connect because very likely you will. Yeah, so when you initiate the change, you're more in control. Yeah, if you don't, then I would say that you might be surprised, suddenly, there are some changes in the company and all those things. Okay. So bear in mind, not all the time is talking about you changing a new company. It could be you actually change to a new role, you handle bigger responsibility. So it could be also a change, right? So you must prepare for it if that's what you want. Because I noticed some of you just now say, right, I like my company, I don't want to change. Then how? Then aim for promotion. Make sense? All right, don't do the same thing because somehow it will be changed. That is the one. Okay. So now this change, yeah, is if you want to actually know the total change, the big change, the peak alone might not able to give you that effect. Okay. So the one more I want to add in here is this. Do you have a G on top of the peak or not? Or somewhere on top of the chart? Then this is a confirmed change, total change. Okay, so which means that the peak that's on top, there's always one element, right? So if that element is a G as indicate on the chart just now, or now I show you on the slide, this one represent total change. Do you have it? Okay. So if you have it means that this year very likely you really need to it's a confirmed change. No ambiguity on this. I would say 99%. Okay, all right, cool. So some of you say already sensing the change. All right, cool. Because if you have a G Earth on top, okay, G Earth represent this year represent you might not like something happening, okay, or maybe you don't like the way the company doing things already, and that's out of frustration you change. Okay, now even you don't have the pick. Let's say even you don't have the pick here, and you have the top, you have a G Earth. What does it mean? It means that this year you have a lot of stress. So you need to actually learn how to manage your stress. So let me show you an example how the on top is appearing. Where is the on top? Some of you asking. So let me see. Okay, it's like this. The on top element is here, either of this element, okay, this on top, either this, and this. Of course, this 4 element here does not shows the Qi, but if your chart shows the Qi, also means that this year is an important year for you to manage stress. All right, because if not, if the stress out of control, you might make some impulsive decision. Okay, like you scold your boss accidentally, or you slap your boss accidentally. Is a problem, isn't it? So better control it. Okay, so hopefully your spouse don't have this. If your spouse have this element, means what? Yeah, don't agitate him or her. Okay. Okay, let me see some question here. Okay, it's not a wood element, it's a G. Yeah, G is a earth. So just follow this one. Just follow this one we do on top. You might not have the pig, right? Let's say your chart don't have the pig. On top, anywhere in the 4 pillars, you see a G earth. It means like that. Stressful year. Okay, so learn how to manage emotion, learn how to manage stress is super important for next year. So don't wait until next year. What you need to do it now. Okay, yeah, go for meditation class, balance your energy, have a healthier lifestyle, have a plan, manage your stuff well. Yeah, you start now. So then next year will be a great year for you. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, so that is the wave of change for 2025. So now, can I share with you something, or to all of you here, not only the pig, there's something, or we call the secret code to actually excel in 2025. Do you want to know that? Okay, so in order to do that, I need to compare these 2 animals, 2 years side by side. Okay, if you can see here, for some of you, you learned BaZi before. Okay, you know that these 2 elements, what is these 2 elements is? Is it fire? Is it wood? Is it metal, earth, or metal? If you're a beginner, it's fine. You will not know. Okay, it's wood. Okay, so it's wood. So wood in metaphysics represents what? Growth, change, progress, education. And if you look at 2026 onwards, the wood will disappear. So it only happened in 2024 and 2025, and then we wait for another 8 years for the wood to appear again on top. So which means that I'm telling you in 2025, one of the key things that protect you or shield you with a lot of troubles for everyone is education. Okay, for everyone. Yeah, this is a trick. A lot of people cannot see this. Yeah, but I'm telling you here, because if you look at 2026 is a fire on top. 2027 also fire. And then you move on to another 2 years of earth, and then another 2 years of metal, and then another 2 years of water before I go back to the wood again. So now you see, if you didn't maximize your education in 2024, now better pick up something to do in 2025. Okay, is the key. Do you see the code here? Yeah, if you learn BaZi before, I think you understand this and you appreciate this, right? The wood element will not appear for the next 8 years. So whatever you accumulate this time is super important. Okay, nice. Some of you asked about what to study. I will say that depends any knowledge that can improve your value in your company, or your business or your personal development is fine, right? There are no restriction to it. Yeah, but the thing is you need to have the desire to learn and become better. Okay, this is something that you must actually pay attention to. Okay, do you like this? Yeah, this is a secret code. Yeah, a lot of people, they might overlook it because it's too simple to overlook, right? Yeah, because it's so obvious, but there's always a code within the code. That's the thing. Okay, so now you need to ask yourself, how much percentage you would like to educate for education? Yeah, if you want to follow this, the astrology, the chart is saying that, yeah, a lot of people worry, but you say no, right? Because in education is for long term, you want to do that. Okay, now, let me, can I increase the, I would say the level of information? I want to go slightly deeper right now. Are you okay? Okay, all right, cool. Now you know the what you prepared, what you can do for 2024, the fourth quarter, and also to look ahead in 2025. So that one is using BaZi, okay? But now I'm going to look back the fourth quarter in from different perspective. I'm using one of my favorite system is called Divine Code. Okay, divine code. So this part here is I like to use a lot because I think some of you probably know this is Yijing. So this is the 64 hexagram. How many of you here encountered 64 hexagram before? Or you learned about Yijing before? Okay, cool. So basically Yijing is about they actually collect all the event in the whole universe being like people, event, object, emotion, and be represented by one of these 64 hexagram. So anything you could think of, either something exists or haven't exists yet, can be represented by any of these 64 hexagram. Okay, and which in fact Yijing is the original system of Chinese metaphysics, which means without Yijing, yeah, the BaZi or Qimeng or Feng Shui will not exist because they borrow all the concept from the Yi. Okay, so now I'm going to actually apply this 64 hexagram into the fourth quarter. That's why I say I might go a little bit deeper. Are you guys okay? Okay, cool. Now, let me show you back the fourth quarter. Remember? November, December, and January next year. And now, instead of reading the element inside, each of these pillar can represented by a hexagram. Okay, as shown on the screen. Do you want this chart here right now? Do you want this? Okay, all right, cool. So now this one, you can get it from the Telegram. The team has just sent it over. You check your Telegram right now. Have you got it? Yeah, this is a very important chart. Okay, cool. Okay, some of you ask, where's my Telegram? Okay, there you go. This is the one. All right, you just scan the QR code and then you can join me for free. Okay, it's a free, by the way. So you can scan the code, but you need a Telegram app, right? Just install from the App Store or the Play Store. And then you just scan the code. It will bring me to my channel. And that's where all this information you can get it from. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, you got it. Cool. All right. Now, so once you got it right now, let me explain. Yeah, so at least you got a copy. You need not to worry or taking notes. Right now, you can pay attention to me. So now, each hexagram here is sort of like give you a wise on each month. Okay, so now if you look at November month, the divine advice or the divine cap here, this is about advancement hexagram. So this is the month, if you want to benefit truly from this month energy, the advancement hexagram is like metaphor, it's like the fire shining on top of the earth. So it means that this is the time to seek clarity, or some of you are talking about enlightenment. Yeah, and because this is a time where you are very clear on what you want, what's stopping you, and also the precise way to achieve something. So it's a month of clarity. So therefore, this is a month is great for to search for it. Okay, what's stopping you? Yeah, ask people searching for help, or sometimes we get some ideas, epiphany even during this group. So don't ignore it because this is a month can bring you one thing, clarity. This apply to everyone because this is not your party chart. I'm using the divine 64 hexagram to share with you. This is a month for clarity. How many of you here need more clarity? Okay. All right. Cool. Nice. So this is a month use most of it. Okay. So, and this is also the advancement of your consciousness. Some of you practicing meditation, this is a time to increase the clarity as well. All right. Now, the next one here is nourish hexagram. Yeah, nourish hexagram is like a mouth in Yijing. Is a metaphor of a mouth open wide right now. That's why you see there's the top lips here and then the bottom lip. Okay. So this means this is a time to nourish yourself. So this could mean setting a health plan, right nutrition and diet. I know it's a Christmas month. Okay, I know that. Yeah, but this the hexagram does not care whether which festive season it is, right? Because this energy is like that. So maybe it's a time to remind yourself eat moderately. How about that? Yeah, the chart does not restrict you from eating, but it say that it's a great time to actually eat in moderation because this hexagram a lot got to do with the mouth. So beside eating, yeah, it also represent control your speech. Okay, yeah, so you need to actually be more conscious what you say. Yeah, you might piss off some people. So therefore, December month, a lot of people will pissing off each other. So now you know. Yeah, so not only because it's all about the mouth. So beside eating and drinking, this is also about a talking style. Okay, so this is the month that be more, I would say, conscious or more alert in terms of what you say. Are you guys okay? All right. So now the next one here is the following hexagram. So following hexagram, it means that, this is a time that you actually model successful people. Is a great month. You encounter some people then doing very well in your own field. You must remember that success leaves clue. Okay, model that approach. Okay, so follow. Even though you don't agree 100%, you just listen first. Be coachable. So maybe you're learning from your new boss. Okay, so and maybe they teach you 10 things, maybe three out of the 10 you do not agree, just keep quiet, learn it first because model what successful people did. So this is a time not to reinvent the wheel, not to say I'm going to brainstorm my own idea. No, this is a time to observe what a best practice that all these experts are doing, and then you follow. Yeah, be coachable. Don't outshine the master. Yeah, if every time someone want to teach you something, and then you say, "Oh, I know this already." Guess what? Do you think this person will still continue to teach you stuff? No. All right. So you can pretend a little bit stupid in this month, right? Just don't resist yourself from having your own idea. Just model what is working. Yeah, this is a great month to do it because you discover a lot of clues around you that tells you how to do something. Okay, cool. So it's about model the successful people. So of course there are a lot of things, but this is a general thing here that you need to focus on for each month. How about that? Yeah, Yijing can tell you all this stuff. Okay. Yeah. So which one I like the most? I would say that nourish month is good. All right, you can eat, but just in moderation. Yeah, the December month I think is still fine. Okay. Yeah, this one, the nourish hexagram. But just be watchful on what you say. That is how Yijing works. Do you like how Yijing some will say is Yijing more accurate than Ba? So they work in different way. Okay, Yijing are more like wisdom, right? So it's a form like some of you actually you attended my webinar before. I have a deck of cards and then I draw one out and then I do the reading live. So how many of you here witnessed that before? Right? So the 64 hexagram. So some of you might ask, hey, Iverson, I learned Yijing forecasting before, also asking question. And Yijing also asking question, right? So is there any difference between Chiman and Yijing? Do you like to know what is the difference? Okay, so the difference is like this. Yeah, see whether you can understand or not. Okay, so it's a bit deep. Chiman give you what you want. Yijing give you what you need. Okay, do you understand that? Or it's the same thing to you? Shiman give you what you want, and Yijing give you what you need. For example, um, Yijing, Shiman, let's say you want that job desperately. You say, Shiman, okay, tell me the exact way, the strategy to get the job. I want it badly. So it's something you want, correct? Right? So, but if you ask the same question to Yijing, you say, how do I get the job? Yijing might say that right now your priority is not about the job. It's someone you neglected in your family. You need to take care of that part first. Yeah, that's what you truly need right now. You need to do. It's different. Yeah, because Shiman just act on what you want. Yeah, you say do this, they give you one. But Yijing sometimes they disagree with you. Okay. They say that's not your priority right now. Someone in the home need you. All right. You neglected this person. Take care of that. Fix that. Then you focus on looking for a new job. Okay. That's why it's what you truly need in a spiritual level or your soul level. Because if you can take care of the relationship, you can actually further your career even better. So the new job does not make much difference though. That kind of thing. So you can say that Yijing is a little bit busybody, yes, because they give you some unsolicited advice. Yeah, but don't you think this is what we need? Right? Yeah, sometimes that is our blind spot. Yeah, that is the best way I can explain Yijing to you. Right? I got this question a lot. Yeah, achievement forecasting and Yijing, what's the difference? Now you know. Okay. So now, how about I do a live divination for all of you here? We got so many people here today. Obviously, I cannot do it one by one here. Yeah, it would took me like 1 month just to finish all of you here. So therefore, I decided to do it in a mass way, which means that before today's session, I already picked out 3 cards. Okay, so different hex. I is randomly. I didn't select it, and then the question I asked before I pick up the cards is I say, what is a success code for fourth quarter of 2024? Yeah, then I draw the card randomly. I'm telling them this answer is for my student tonight, which is all of you here, or the audience tonight, and I want to help them to have a success code. So show me the hexagram. So therefore, I already done it for you. So it's called mass divination, success in fourth quarter of 2024. Would you like to participate or not? Would you like to? Okay, good. If you like it, if you want to participate and you like my effort here, yeah, just all you need to do is just to send me the love. Okay. If I got enough love, I will share to you. Just okay. Okay. Yeah, regardlessly, I'll still share with you. All right, thank you. Wow, so many love. Nice. Okay. So now what I want you to pay attention. What you need to do here is this. I want you to just select either card A, B, or C. Only one. Okay, once you selected the card, then you just type it on the chat box. Okay, cool. Nice. Now, once it's done, I'm going to review to you. Well, there's a success code for it. Okay, now let me review the card first. Okay. This is hexagram. When we talk about Yijing, there are 6 lines. So, and it comes with a name. For example, like if you selected card A, is a meeting hexagram as shown on the display right now. So if you got a card, if you selected the card B just now, you got the retreat hexagram. And if you selected card C, is sincerity. Okay. But I want you to also pay attention to, do you see a red or a red circle out here on every of the cards as well? Yeah, this one is the changing line. This one gives you the precision in terms of answer. Okay, you can read the hexagram without the line, but if you have a dot, that means that the answer is lies on the line itself. So it gives you more precision. Okay, so therefore you see all of this hexagram here have different. So how do we know which line is the bottom? Always number one. All right. So then it going up. So the number 2 is here, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you selected card A, where is the changing line is? Can you tell me? Let's say you selected card A just now. Where is the changing line? Number 2. All right. So if you selected card B, where is the changing line? 5th line. Okay. So if you selected card C, the line is in the 6th line. All right. But you don't worry. This is a bit technical just to share with you so you know why the circle is there. Okay. Now, let me review the answer. First of all, if you selected card A, okay, so if you selected card A, the reading for you resides in the line 2, changing line. So which means that in the 4th quarter, which means November, December, and January, then you might actually attract or surrounded by people with ill intention or toxic people try to influence you about something, or maybe join them for some unproductive hobby, So, or some of them try to influence you to hate someone, in office politics. So you're surrounded with all these people. They might appear as your friend, but actually they are not, right? So therefore, you need to be smart enough to protect you from contamination or your work from contamination. Okay, so in a and also another way it could means that the contamination will come from corrupted files as well. Also contamination, right? So if you save a lot of your work in a digital format, it's a good time to build a copy, do a backup. Okay, yeah. So this is the part here. So I want to build a defense line, so you don't easily get influenced by someone else. Okay, because this gua also represent temptation. So if you already attached, yeah, maybe this is a time that you might have some temptation that you need to ignore. Okay, guys? Yeah, that is you need to aware first. Because this is I didn't choose this hexagram. Yeah, Yijing actually tell you if you selected card A, yeah, this is advice for you. Okay, aware not to got influence or resist from temptation from people. Okay, all right, cool. So now, if you selected card B here, the changing line is 5th line. So it means that, if you already have for example, like you have a partnership, okay, or I would say alliance or a job. So if you want to actually resign, you feel that is a resign, probably is a good reason. Okay, so if you got card B and you're already thinking you want to resign, okay, but it's not like once you got the card B, now you actually only decide to resign, that one is not counted. All right, so which means you must already have an intention to withdraw yourself. Okay, so then this reading applicable to you. So which the withdrawal could become from a job, a business partnership, or maybe retirement. Okay, retirement also consider, right? Or shall I retire and not withdraw? But the key word here, because this retreat in the 5th line, you need to withdraw in good faith. Yeah, that is the thing. Withdraw in good faith. So it's not through an argument or so many things. This one is like you retreat gracefully. That is the key. So it's not because you hate each other and then you bang the table and then resign. Not the time. Okay? All right. So someone say relocation. Relocation, no. This one is about withdrawal. All right. You want to withdraw from something, or get out from something. It's not because the place is bad. Okay. It's not. It's because you think that there's a better one for you. Now you see, is it accurate? Yeah, that's so powerful, right, Yijing? Yeah. So this is the thing. If someone say, what if I don't plan to withdraw of something? Then don't. All right. Because there are these 3 months, right? It haven't happened yet. Maybe there are times that you encounter something you want to withdraw, maybe from a groups of friends. Yeah. So, and again, you need to do this in a good faith way, or maybe alliance, all right, or business partnership. You feel that is no longer useful. Yeah, that is a time to do it. Cool. Or maybe you invest in an investment, you feel that, it's not really working and you feel a bit scammy there. Yeah, so probably you're right. Yeah, but again, you must have that thought of withdrawal first. Okay, not after listening to this. That one is not counted. Okay, don't create something just because you got a hexagram, because the hexagram is talking to you internally when you're able to resonate with that. Okay, cool. So this is the thing. Some of you say CTRs, what about already happened? That one is not counted. Coming soon. Okay, Christina Ng say that shifting house consider withdraw. No, no. Okay, you're just going to a new house. Okay, unless there are some people you don't like in the house. The reason you move is because you don't wish to argue with them a lot. That is considered a withdrawal. Okay, Christine Ng, understand now? Okay, cool. Now this is the reading for the if you selected card B. Powerful, right, Yijing? Okay, let's talk about card C. Okay, the card. Let me bring out the card first. The card C is about sincerity. Okay, sincerity hexagram, and the changing line is number 6. So once you got the changing line number 6 here, it means that you want to do something right now, but you are overconfident about your ability. So you need to have some ego check first. All right, because here indicate that either your goal is too big or your enemy is way more powerful than you. So he say that pause for a while, don't proceed first until you solve that problems. Okay, for example, like right now, you think that, I want to resign. I want to start a business because I'm very successful in a company. I believe I can run equally a successful business as well. Then probably you're too overconfident, or you have no idea. Actually, running your own business is totally different from working for others. So the problem here is overconfident. Okay, so now if you got this one, the card C, I want to evaluate your goal first, and then do more, I would say, research, because this gua here is about looking back. This sincerity is about looking back, being true, honest, yeah, not to get into the hype or the honeymoon. I think in all businesses, the honeymoon period will over, right? But during the honeymoon, everyone is very excited, right? Motivated. They print a business card, they invite friends to the office, announce to their Instagram, right? But after 3 months, all these so-called dopamine disappeared and everything, all the hype disappeared. Then you have a lot of bills to pay. Yeah, you need to pay the staff salary and no sales coming in yet. Then there is a problem. Okay. So now if you're thinking to start one, I want to explore your option first. If you got this card, you think it's too easy. So therefore you don't prepare much. You just jump straight in. That's where the problem's coming in. Okay. All right. So yeah, so sometimes you might think, oh, I plan to do something now, I cannot do it already. But see in a good way. Yeah, haven't you heard this a while? It's probably restarting, and then a lot of things you cannot reverse already. Right. But now the chart does not say you shouldn't do that. It doesn't say that it's a bad idea. It just say that now your capacity might not able to handle this yet. So you need to increase your own capacity first. Okay, cool. Does it resonate to all of you here? Some of you selected card A, some of you selected card B, some of you selected card C, right? So I just give you an example here about how we can use Yijing in our daily life. Yeah, this is what I'm using all the time, right? Because in period 9 is a period that I use a lot of Yijing. Because Yijing can do divination, they can also talk about wisdom as well. So therefore, in period 9, I know that more and more people will attract to this art, because this is the beginning or the father of Chinese metaphysics. Okay, so now can I ask, How many of you here, because period 9 is 20 years, how many of you here want to thrive in period 9 using Yijing? Yeah. Okay. Give me a show of hand. All right. Cool. Nice. So what I want to share with you here is like this. In period 9, why is so important? Because period 9, there are 3 lines. Do you see that the center line is empty? Do you see that? Here is empty, right? So which means that outside is looking good, but internally is empty because period 9 is a fire element. So now, let me show you the flame. Does it reflect the same thing as well? Externally is bright, but internal here is gloomy. Right. So now I'm telling you the Li Gua just now, right? The Li Gua actually we didn't just simply draw the line. There's a reason behind it. So therefore, the Li Gua, the fire Gua, this one, is actually embodied that attribute. The fire is like this. So how can we interpret the meaning? So back to the Li Gua. Outside, what you can see is achievement. Achievement is good, looking good outside, but internally fulfillment are not happy. So can I say that a lot of people, they are looking good but going nowhere? Don't you think this is what social media right now? People try to look impressive in social media, like they're having a good life, driving a nice car, but in reality could be totally different. So therefore, a lot of people that portray a happy outside, yeah, the happy side of them, happy version of themselves, but internally they are suffering. That's why the internal part is the fulfillment, is empty. Yeah, how we feel. So what's the point making a lot of money, but you are alone in a mansion, right? You're not happy. So if you are psychiatrist, in period 9, you get a good business because a lot of people will have depression issue, anxiety, because of the energy is like this. Okay, so now let me ask you one question here. Which one is more important to you? Achievement or fulfillment? Okay, when you fulfill, don't you think you can achieve more? Guys, you agree? Because now you happily achieve. But a lot of people that achieve to be happy, that's a problem, right? So those people that I discovered that actually they can create a lot of successes is because they happily achieve. Yeah, they appreciate their family along the way, their friends they meet, not just about money. They help people, and because of that, they become more successful. Okay, so let me share with you one quote here. Achievement without fulfillment is ultimate failure. Do you resonate with this? I discovered this during my process of achieving something. Because when I was young, I've been trained to, or I used to think that achievement is everything. But you can achieve something, but you feel empty inside, isn't it? Right. So therefore, reverse the role. If you want to be thrive in period 9, reverse the role. Right. So therefore, how do we actually use the Li Gua in a better way is we understand it through Yijing. So that's why this is my favorite subject about period 9, is because Yijing talk about that aspect, about the wisdom part of it. That's why this is previously before pandemic. Yeah, I do a lot of Yijing classes. Yeah, I teach people how to draw the line, to interpret the line. Yeah, this is some of the classes that I conducted. All right, and old days, yeah, they need to remember all the 64 hexagram. It's painful. Okay, but now, what if you can learn step by step to embark the Yijing of journey, even you're a beginner? Would you be interested? Instead of looking too daunting about the 64 hexagram, what if I can figure out a way for you to learn this? Yeah, step by step. And do you want to discover Yijing secrets that will unlock your wisdom and transformation in your life? Yeah, that is a period 9 system. Okay. So if you want to, let me show you. I'm excited to announce my new program, what I call the Yijing Ancient Secrets, the Divine Gateway to Abundant Destiny. Okay. And this time I'm going to do it via live stream. So therefore, even you are from overseas, you can have the opportunities to attend this as well. Okay, I'll make it in a way it's easy to learn. And let me show you the date. The date is from 12 to 13 April 2025. Okay, so it's a time to get you prepared because you need to go through the fourth quarter first, right? Make yourself better. Then you're in the right mindset to learn something more. Okay, so have a plan. Write down your calendar. In 2025, I'm going to learn Yijing because this art here is not just for 2025. You're going to learn this through, and then this will be beneficial throughout your whole lifetime. Okay, so and some of you might attend some of my previous Yijing class before. You might wondering, right? What is the difference here? This one here is about period 9. It's redesign the syllabus for a period 9 to cater for period 9 opportunities and period 9 problems like depression and so many things, right? So therefore is for specifically for that. And if you want to embark on this, let me share with you this part here also. I also introduced one concept called Yijing manifestation. Okay, have you heard about Yijing manifestation? Yeah, this is the one I'm going to show you as well how to do that exactly. Yeah, because Yijing also about our philosophy, also about energy. So he can also help you to do manifestation. So, and I'm good. If you're interested, this will be the investment for this 1297. Okay. So, can I see how many of you are interested to learn Yijing? Type the word yes so I can know how many of you here I can personally talk to right now. Okay, great. All right. So, in the old days, how we going to learn Yijing? First of all, you need to go through a arduous task like this. You go through all the lines, and all the 64 hexagram. This alone might take you a year or two. You have to memorize all this. So, but right now, last time I used to teach like this, very hardcore. But I discovered that this way take very long and then people need results fast, right? So that's why since 2020, after 2020, I didn't teach Yijing. I think the last will be 2020 that time, and that didn't teach because that time a lot of people ask me, Iverson, why do you stop teaching Yijing? I say I'm not stopping. I just try to figure out a better way to teach it and then also cater for period 9 because I still need to observe what period 9 entails, right? So therefore, after 4 years, I discovered that there's a framework to learn Yijing without the need to memorize the 64 hexagram. So I created a framework called Divine Journey. Okay, so the question here is, are you in the journey or you're not? If you're in a journey that you feel gratitude, you're happy, right? You're able to contribute, you're successful, you're fulfilled in life, that is where we're going to get to. That is the reason why we learn Yijing. Yeah, Yijing is not just about money. It's about living a life that's worth living. Okay, so and if let me share with you some of the syllabus inside. So this divine journey divide into internal and external. I'm going to talk about mastering the 8 core emotions. This is what I call the Yijing path to inner mastery. Because anything you want to achieve in life, internal garden has to be beautiful, has to be healthy. Agree? Right? So that is a part we need to address first. And once you're able to do that, how about Yijing on demand? You can get instant access to decision-making wisdom. Do you like that? Okay, so whenever you have question, then you want to get some wisdom from Yijing. Yeah, that's why I call this the module called the Yijing on demand. And also, I'm going to talk about your annual divine blueprint. Imagine every year at the beginning of the year, you can use the hexagram to plan out your whole year, entire journey with the guidance of Yijing. Will that worthwhile for you to attend this program every year? So not just for 2025, it could be 2026, any year. Not only can plan it for yourself, can plan for your family as well. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. Yeah, it's no point giving you a fish, right? I'd rather teach you how to fish. Yeah, so you can do it every single year. How about that? Okay. And also we're going to talk about this Yijing manifesto about purpose, abundance, and wisdom. Yeah, this part is about manifestation. Okay, do you like the module here? Yeah, and again, I'm going to teach this once. Okay, normally I don't teach the same program twice if you're interested. And the good thing about this program, I design entirely based on period 9 energy. That's why it's so different, it's so unique. Okay, now let me share with you. This is the program. Whatever I showed just now, I'll be teach in this under this program called Yijing Ancient Secrets. And I saw a lot of you interested on this, right? I saw a lot of me here. And let me entice you to move forward because, in 2025, education is important. Period 9 is really, really fast. If you want to do something, it's the right thing, you better make it quick. So to actually encourage you to take this step here, so I know you like this. If you enroll today, you get this wealth prophecy for 2025. Okay, do you want to know how the entire wealth being laid out in 2025 or not? Okay, so this is in the year of the wood snake for 2025. So if you have this, you know what is the thing you can do more, what are the thing you can do less. So I'll conduct this bonus webinar either in December or January next year. Why I'm going to do this earlier? Because the year of the snake of 2025 happens in February. So the webinar needs to happen either in January or December. So this one is before the actual program. Okay, so you'll get this. So let me put it into perspective here. The Yijing Ancient Secrets are happening on April, which this is the fees for it. And then if you enroll today, you're going to get this bonus. Okay, well, the wealth prophecy bonus here. And now I want to share with you, you also will get another bonus. Yeah, but this one will be limited for the first 30. Yeah, because we open the card again. We open it before during my pre-launch. I close it. Now I open it up again. For the first 30, yeah, that will be actually enroll now. You're going to get the second bonus. This is what I call how do you manifest like a pro using Qimeng in period 9. Do you like that? So you got the Yijing manifestation, you also got the Qimeng manifestation. So now, after you get the wealth prophecy, you will get also this bonus number 2 called how to manifest breakthrough like a pro. Do you like this program? Okay, so if you add it up all together, all right, because you can pick one of those, but if you want to choose one, which one will you choose? Because if you want to get everything here, the price here is 291. Now imagine how the next 20 years will be better. Now you learn about Yijing secrets. You learn about the wealth prophecy for 2025. You also learn how to manifest breakthrough like a pro using Qimeng. Yeah, because manifestation used to take a long time, right? How do you shorten the process? Yeah, so only for 2291. All right, if you grab everything. So now, if you join us today, I want to share with you, you can get everything here above just for 497. Okay, just for 497. So it gives you a saving of 78%. If you're interested, I know you will. This is the link. Yeah, go to joeyap.com/Yijing Secrets, yeah, to grab all the bonuses here. Okay. All right. So you need to have this to grab the second bonus for the first 30. You better be quick. Yeah, because if it's gone, then the card will close again. All right. So now I know some of you here thinking I'm new, right? I don't know metaphysics. We are able to benefit from the main program and the bonus program. Don't worry. Yeah, because all the program and the main core program and the bonuses are designed in a way that perfect for all level, yeah, including beginners. So no prior experience needed. All I need is your commitment to success. Okay, you want to be a better version of yourself. You want to control your emotion better. So there you go. This is the one here. Okay. So now, how can tell you so confidently I'm able to teach uh, Yijing subject to beginners as well? Yeah, this is some of my previous classes. This in San Francisco, USA, right? These are the students. You see how hardworking they are. All right, this is a screen that I show them how to do the hexagram reading. So, and do you know that all of them here, most of them there are beginners? they know nothing, and then they take a leap of faith and join my class. And then after that, they're able to practice Yijing. Okay, so this is the one. And then this is some of the testimonial I got from them. Okay, yeah, this is from the San Francisco students. So these are the group here. So I'm just telling you here that, yeah, I've been doing this so many times. I know what is working and what is not working, and more importantly, what is working for period 9. Okay, because the art will go through the I would say changes and evolution as well. So now some of you asking, hey, I might not, because I might not able to make it to the actual date of the class, will there be a replay? Yes, it is. So therefore, the main program and all the bonuses will come with 7-day replay option. So which means that even you're able to make it to the class, you still get the replay. Don't worry. So during the 7-day replay, you can watch it over and over again. Okay, for the 7 days, so you can do revision of all these things. So no worries. And now, some of you thinking, okay, wow, 497, I can get so many things. Yes. And if you look at it, if you divide into a year, it just costs you $1.40 per day in exchange for golden opportunities to transform your divine destiny in period 9. Yeah, would you be interested? Okay, now, just to tell you, the card will be closing again in 24 hours time. If you want to grab all the bonuses, the goodies here, so this is the time to do it. joeyap.com/Yijing secrets. And some of you need to opt for installment plan. Talk to the team. I saw Carrie is here and Ocean is here as well. Talk to them. All right. So they actually then you can actually opt for this. And now, some of you might thinking, right? Okay, why I should do it now? Let me share with you the reason here why you want to enroll now. First of all, you're able to lock the price as 497. Bear in mind, the original price for the main program is 1297. We haven't added up the bonus program yet. It's already 1002. So you want to lock the price because we cannot guarantee, because next year onwards, we might revise the price again. Okay, that will probably around January or February. We don't know yet. So don't risk that. All right. Lock the price first, then you decide later. So which means even you cannot attend on that day, you can watch the replay. All right. Cool. So now, and then the second one here, you want to secure the bonus because the wealth prophecy for 2025 actually happened before the main program. So you want to get this part done first, the wealth prophecy. Right? So you can make more money, then why not, right? Easily to hit the break even here. And the third thing here is you also show yourself and to others, you commit to growth. When you want something, you decide and it's over. All right. No hesitancy and all those things. So when you show the universe that you are committed to growth, a lot of opportunities will come to your way. Okay. All right. So I would like to invite all of you here to empower your destiny with 3,500 years of wisdom, which is Yijing, in just 2 days. Okay, so now, yeah, come and join me in this program, joeyap.com/Yijing secret, to get everything. And then I will see you first in the wealth prophecy before the main program in Yijing Ancient Secrets in April. Okay, cool. So yeah, some of you asked about the installment plan. Yeah, contact them, right? I saw a lot of platform here. Okay, cool. So some of you, wow, thank you. Wow, so many of you here. Good, good, good. So I would like to say, express my appreciation and congratulations to all of you here that just joined us here today. So how many of you already enrolled? Type the word me so I can see you. Okay, nice. Okay, congratulations. Okay, because it's been a while I haven't teach Yijing. I know a lot of people asking me. Now we know the reason. Because I redesigned the whole thing to cater for period 9. Okay, because period 9 and period 8 Yijing is very different. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. So now I see you all in Wealth Prophecy first, and then will be the main program, which is Yijing Instant Secrets. Yeah, this is a group that I like to talk to, right? When you decide on something, you do it because you know it's good. And period 9 warrants fast decision. Okay, cool. So now, I would like to use some time here to answer some of your Q&A about what I shared in this webinar just now. Because while I'm sharing just now, I cannot just pause and then answer a question. If I do that, I'll lose my train of thoughts and it will distract the other students, right? But now, I dedicate right now is a Q&A session. You can ask me anything that related to what I share today. Okay, type in the chat box, then I'll do my best to answer. Okay, let me look through this. Okay, hi Iverson. If pig and G-Earth is in the, hold on, I need to, okay, in the year pillar, it refers to my social media, not me, right? No, it's still you. Okay, regardless in the year, month, day, and hour, it's still your party chart, it's still you. Okay, but if it's in your year pillar, it means that, industry is changing. You must learn how to embrace the change. Okay, total change. So maybe AI changed the industry, the way the rules of the game is changing. So you need to be the first one to know that. Okay. Okay, some of you, okay, Jennifer iPhone say that, is that your name, Jennifer iPhone? Wow. Cool. So you say that you cannot get to the second step of the payment. Okay, you get the help from Carrie and Ocean. Okay, Jennifer iPhone. Then that because you already in second step, right? So probably you just click the PayPal, if I understand correctly, that will lead you to a credit card form. But anyway, get it help from Carrie or Ocean there. All right. Okay, so now let me see here. Oh, the chat moves so fast. I need to pause for a while. Okay, Yvonne Lim asked if a G-Pig is in the day pillar. If a day pillar, it represents that your belief system will change. Okay. Or maybe you always think, let me give an example here. Maybe you always think that, honesty is the best policy. Maybe right now you think otherwise. You know that, I need to have selective honesty because not a lot of people like to hear the brutal truth. They like to hear white lies. So philosophy change. Okay? All right. This is for Yvonne Lim because the day pillar represent your belief system or your mindset or how you're being wired internally. Okay. I want all of you here to think about, right? Is your thinking actually still stay the same compared to now and 10 years ago? Very different. Sometimes you used to laugh on your own mistake 20 years ago, right? So therefore, if you're in the day, yeah, this is a time you'll be a breakthrough in terms of your maturity, also about your philosophy of life. Okay, so this question from Joanne Tan. Just now, high in earth, we need to be disciplined for the next 3 months. Yes, it's not to be disciplined. I want to train your discipline power, your discipline muscle. Okay, so you need to increase it. Yeah, maybe some of you already disciplined a little bit, right? Enhance it, make it consistent. So set a small goal or a project to do that, commit yourself to that journey. Okay, purely Pang asks, is it thinking represented by the day and not the hour? Hour represent your aspiration, who you want to become, your dream. Okay, your dream and you is two different things. A lot of people say they want to become a millionaire, right? But they are freaking lazy. So the day is the lazy part. The hour is represent the dream. Okay, Pearly Pang, do you understand now? Okay, it's a very good question, by the way, right? So now you know this. Okay, let's see. How do you identify hexagram for the rest of the month in 2025? That one you need to learn. Yeah, you can learn. I teach you how to do that in the Yijing program because not only the month, your party chart also got hexagram. You discover it in the Yijing Ancient Secret. Okay, Joanne Tan, can I use the same three divination cards for my family member? Yes, provided they haven't seen the video yet. Has to be random. Okay, Joanne Tan? All right, remember just now I show everyone how to pick one of the three cards. You can show it to your family, yes, by all means, as long as they don't know the answer yet. If it's really know the answer, that they just pretend to pick one, then it's not counted. Okay, Douglas Chan says that I pick card B, all you mentioned is so precise, but it's already happened. Any further advice? If it's already happened, means that there'll be something new coming. Okay, because the prediction just now is only starting from 7th of November. Remember the fourth quarter? Now we are still in October. Okay, Douglas Chan. So the one that you're already experiencing is not counted. Are you clear? All right, you're welcome, Douglas. Okay, Joanne Tan say, I'm so looking forward to Yijing class. Okay, great. I'm also looking forward to see you there. Okay, Veronica, if two dogs is more challenging day and hour, forget about the dog. It's over. Okay. All right. So pay attention to 2025. Don't worry, the dog power will slowly lost its the influence already of the because the dragon, because we almost transited to the year of this snake, the influence of the dragon is very minimal. So don't worry about it. Okay, take care of the snake because that one is the upcoming king already. Okay, this is Julian. I have a dragon in my day and a dog in my month. Does it mean that personally I'm growing, but my money is down due to the clash? No. Okay. Uh, it's not the animal fault that you can your money is down. All right. The animal sign is innocent. Yeah. So it's your job to learn how to make money and grow the money. Okay. All right. So now you must learn, if you want to learn how to grow money, your focus will be on the wealth element. It's a totally different thing. Okay. I mean, it's easy for us to blame the chart, right? Every time we encounter certain problem, but a lot of times it's from our own doing, right? We fail to realize that. So you're talking about wealth related aspect. We always focus on direct wealth, indirect wealth in parts. Okay. And in these are the two elements that we look at. Yeah, good question though. So Joanne Tan asked, does the pig in the luck pillar consider clash? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So I think I answered most of the question here. Okay, I would like to thank all of you here for spending like so 2 hours here to learn this. Do you enjoy today's session? Do you learn a lot? Do you have information to work with to prepare for the fourth quarter in 2024 before we embark to the new year of the snake? All right, great. I'm glad that you enjoyed this our seminar here. And also, I'm looking forward to see all of you here in the Yijing Ancient Secrets. Yeah, because yeah, this is the only time I'm doing this. I hope you can join us here. And period 9 is the world of Yijing. Yeah, because Li Gua is spiritual and Yijing also have connotation about spiritual, your mental well-being, fulfillment as well. That's all Yijing can, only system that can provide that is Yijing system. Okay, till then, stay healthy and I wish you all the best in this year and beyond. And I hope to see you guys soon. Keep in touch. Bye bye.